going to go into the Bird Museum here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And it's a museum founded by Dr. Bird, or at least his relatives. And it's in this hangar here. It's not a big museum, but Dr. Bird was an inventor. A lot of oxygen type equipment for aviation and that kind of thing. And there's some airplanes in there too, so let's go check it out. Here's the hours here of the museum, if anybody's wanting to go. Dr. Bird was the inventor of the medical respirator. Before the medical respirator came in, people had to use the iron lung here. And my aunt was on a iron lung because of polio for a while back in the 50s. So saved a lot of people's lives. But here's all his different inventions. He invented the regulator for the G suit for flying in high altitude in World War II, among many other. Oh, look at all these regulators. He's quite the inventor. Oh, that's a neat one. All clear. Wow, just tons of these regulators and all kinds of them. He was quite the inventor. Here's a picture of him riding his motorcycle back in the day and flying a biplane. Oh, these iron lungs are quite the machine. Heavy duty. Wouldn't want to be stuck in one of those. There's old pictures of patients in them back in the polio days. Yeah, we'll go on to the aircraft here. This is the Waco, beautifully restored. It's not a big museum, it's just basically a big hangar, but pretty neat. Yeah, there's the flight suit. What is that? He pressurized that he invented there. And there's a beautifully restored Whizzer. Those are neat bikes. They'll be all electrified today if they came out. Whizzer motorbike. Up above here is this 72 Schweitzer glider. It's kind of their primary gliders for training. And it's up on the ceiling there. There's an Allison engine. Those were World War II engines, and they were used a lot in hydroplanes back in the 50s and stuff. And here we have over here is a CB, I believe they call it. Yeah, the CB, 1947. That was pretty cool because you could, once you land in the water, you can just fish right out of that cockpit there. There's the information on that one. This was a turbine engine used in a P-51 Mustang, probably for a racer, yeah. There's the model of the aircraft there. Pretty cute. Poster signed by Bert Rutan. A lot of autographed artwork here, signed by Pappy Boyington. There's his little picture down there and his signature. Yeah, there's a beautiful artwork in here. This one's named the Tuskegee Junction, 1944. Got a few cars in here too. Beautiful Model A. And here's the other planes in here this way. Some of the World War II uniforms for nurses and pilots and that kind of thing. And let's see what we got here. Looks like a Cub, I think. Yeah, it's a 1936 J2 Cub. Interesting. That's kind of the precursor to the J3. That's an old one. It's a different color. I wonder if that was original. Interesting way to display it, like it's crashing. Oh, I think they just did that to keep it in this hangar. They're so small of a hangar. I think these people would approve, don't you think? Oh yeah, I like that airplane. A couple kids' toys for doing a helicopter. See if you can balance like you can hover in flight. I'll see if I can do it. You got to keep that ball in the center of the helicopter there. So you got to move the stick a lot to keep it in there. Ooh, it's hard to do when I'm filming too, but hey, I'm hovering a helicopter. Whee! Lots of moon landing things here. So there's a NASA suit. Probably, yeah, reproduction, but cool nonetheless. A neat model there. This is like artwork from a Life cover magazine. It's all made out of little beads and stones and whatnot. Very well done. And there's the original cover there. A little close-up of the beads there and stones, little white stones and sand, and pretty amazing. Looks like an old Atwater Kent radio back there. Here we have a display of women in aviation. Very cool. The smoke jumpers. I wouldn't want to have that duty, I don't believe. Display of the Tuskegee Airmen. Different movies they've had about them and artwork and that kind of thing. These World War II jackets now are worth a fortune if you can get original. I think that's a repo, but nicely done. Navigation instruments from World War II, sextants, sighting instruments. This is an illustration of how the anti-G suit worked. When they pulled so many G's in a turn or a pull out, it kind of gave them more pressure in the suit to keep them from passing out. Everybody's heard of a flying tiger, right? There he is. If you've ever been to a big air show, you've probably seen Bob Hoover fly. He's an amazing pilot, especially that Aero Commander there. Here's some of his hats and that kind of thing. He's always wore those straw hats. Here's one signed by him there. One great flyer. Absolutely. Beautiful 1939 Beech Staggerwing. I put some HF radios in one of these just like this. Almost wonder if it was that one, but I installed it with the long wire antenna and all that. That was a fun job, and I got to ride in it and tune it. Now this is one of those, I don't know what model that is of a motorcycle. Somebody else might know. 120 wartime meat recipes. That might be interesting to look through. These are all World War II ration things and just different World War II artifacts. A lot of German medals probably captured. More over here and what they mean, and all in German SS. Different uniforms and caps. Pack of Lucky Strikes and a lighter. Probably issued to the GIs. See Haviland chipmunk there, kind of sitting in the center back in there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour. There's the museum. I think there's 6-7 aircraft in here. It's not huge, but lots of memorabilia and history. Thanks for watching. Well, there's another room in here called the Invention Room. All kinds of things in here. Oh, different inventions by different people. Ice skates? Ruth Handler, the inventor of the Barbie doll. There you go, ladies. Signed copy of the inventors of the Apple computer. In fact, I had this exact model of Apple at one time, the Apple IIe. Now, I agree with that one, Mr. Walls. Beautiful brass works here. It's an electromechanical machine, it's called. There's some more in here. Reflect the patent for the Cabbage Patch dolls. I remember that craze. Yeah, there's a nice overhead shot of the museum. Like I say, it's not big, but over in there, lots of historical information and signed photographs and things. And then over there's their medical things. All in all, a pretty cool museum. And it's just a donation to get in, so pretty good deal and lots of fun. Thanks for watching. See you later.